We got brains for a reason. Let's use them. These guys are involved in terrorist conspiracy. They're not programmed. They're pretending to be. Because if someone was actually programmed to some mind outputs or to some game, etc., and they could blow up the world, they wouldn't let that person see these mind outputs or see this game. Not to mention the device in my brain stores mind outputs, so don't fall for manufactured mind outputs. Key point. That's something people don't know. Another key point is asking what an extraction is. That's how they extract information from the devices in my brain. Key point. Uh, Not a real time extraction. That's a different extraction. But yeah, key point. If people were actually programmed to where if they saw mind output, they could blow up the world. I would say the people, one, broadcasting the mind outputs would be responsible. And two, the people not taking these people and putting them in a psychiatric center would be responsible. Because if you're programmed and you could blow up the world or kill people, and no one's taking you, preventing you from seeing some game or mind outputs or world or DOJ letters, etc., they would be the ones responsible for whatever this program person did, even though they're not programmed, so don't fall for bullshit. But they could also, the people not removing these people from this setting, from these mind outputs, these games or whatever the hell they're claiming to be programmed to, they could be involved with the terrorist conspiracy. Key point. So yeah, someone needs to arrest these people. It's more than obvious because I mean, what were they conspiring to do? Programming people to mind outputs, one, which they weren't. Two, what were they conspiring to do by creating a device in my brain and then trying to program people to mind output, program, and then also have the ability that they didn't tell anyone about Frame Squad, where they could fire an image at the neural implant that I see in the mind's eye that's not from my mind. What were they conspiring to do? Well, let's use our brain. I've said this numerous times. They keep Frame Squad a secret for a reason. And they covered up that they could fire images at the neural implant that I see in the mind's eye. So what did they conspire to do with that hustle? It sounds like terrorist conspiracy. And not to mention if they know that if there were actually programmed people, what educated, intelligent man wouldn't make sure these programmed people, some of them who are potentially wealthy or rich or have access to weapons, what intelligent, educated man who's not involved with the terrorist conspiracy or involved with terrorism or conspiracy to murder, what educated, intelligent man would do whatever he could to make sure these people don't see something they're, quote, programmed to, especially when people can fire an image at the neural implant and then I see it in the mind's eye and then they see it. Or especially when they know someone could just hack into the system and manufacture a mind output or even do a screen switch. Let's use our brains. So anyone not removing these programmed people from that setting are probably involved with these programmed people. And the people covering up these Frame Squad tactics are probably involved with the terrorist conspiracy. So let's use our brains. And the people involved with this neurophysiological assault and torture and crimes on me to try to coerce negativity, probably involved with the terrorist conspiracy. What else? What other tactics? And then anyone lying for programmed people and pretending programming is real and it's not, probably involved with the terrorist conspiracy. Let's use our brains.